All right, YouTube, we're here. Friday night, we got some NBA action and my favorite game of the night, the Knicks versus the Heat. We're going to look at some data. Pretty interesting because Brunson is hurt with an ankle injury. What does that mean? Who's going to step up? Who we taking? I'm going to show you. Now, based on my projections in this app that I use, all right, we have filtered it to without players, Brunson. So that filter's on. So we're going to go ahead and take a look. His points per game, up there. Okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at his, what I want to think maybe points and rebounds. So let's just look at his PRA. Yeah, I like this a lot. So let's see. I think he's the guy. I came up with some things I was playing around with, but let's just clear them all. And we'll go ahead and we'll just see what his line is for his PRA. All right, so we liked him for, they are bugging. They are bugging. 28's the low ball. We'll take him for 28. Minus 122. Bugging. Take that line. All right, now head to head. All right, he only had 12. Is it still without Brunson though? Hold on. It is still without Brunson. 24 PRA. All right, let's just take a look at another stat. Let's take a look at his let's take a look at his rebounds. Where's 3-pointers made? 3-pointers made. Let's see. Let's take a look at his steals. Nah, he must have had a bad game. Only played one game against him. All right, so he had a steal. I don't know. Take that data. I'm going to take it. I think he's going to step up tonight. You can take that data and make your own assumptions. So let's just take a look and compare that to how Mikal Bridges did without Brunson versus the Heat. Let's just see. So there was a stretch last year where they were getting active. All right, it's still set. Let me just make sure it's still set without Brunson. Okay. All right, so he actually popped off. Boy, this makes it even harder. He actually popped off against Miami. Let's look at his assists. Let's see what his assists are. I think I'm going to do two bets. I'm going to take him to pop off in one and take OG to pop off in the other, I think. All right, so his assists. Okay. Let's look at his PRA. 32. Sheesh. All right, let's just look at the season. Okay, so you know what? Let's go ahead and find a number that kind of matches that. So we're going to look at, we'll keep it there for now and make a decision. Mikal Bridges, what is good value and what's not? So a number that we liked, he did really well against them. Remember that. So we like 26. I think we like 26. I think we like these two. That's being the low one. Let's see, 24. All right, 25.5. That's a nice pick right there. You can also take him for his threes, obviously. We're just going to look at PRA for now, just to kind of keep this moving so you guys can put these picks in before the game starts. All right, let's see. Let's look at Cat. You already know what this is going to look like. Look at that. As low as 23 points is a safe number for it. Oh, no, we got to look at, all right, let's look at head-to-head. All right, 23 points. Exactly what I said. All right, obviously his rebounds last season, he was getting rebounds last season, but I think this season, but they're not really great with rebounds. So you know what? I think you can take Cat for his points and his rebounds. Let me see if he didn't bother with the assists. Just go straight points and rebounds for Cat. And without Brunson, that number was looking like what? Let's go with PR. Without Brunson, it was looking like, yeah, he hit 30 against them. PR. Okay, you can, 30, 34. PR without Brunson. So let's see what 30 would be. I don't think it's going to be great. Oh, no. This is rebounds and assists. No, no, no. No, no, no. All right. I think we're looking. Yeah. See, look at that. This is tricky. Because it's not really great value. His head-to-head was 32, 30. I don't know. He scares me. You're better off taking this man for 12 rebounds. You're better off taking him for, let me see his points. Better off taking him for 20 points. It's 430. Probably better off taking him for 2 threes, to be honest. Yeah, I like that. All right, now let's look at. Let's take a look at Josh Hart. Josh Hart. Ugh. I don't trust this man. He's not consistent without Brunson. 12 points head to head. Let's take a look at his PRA because that's the only thing I'll take him for. 36 PRA against the Heat. I'll take him for 27. I'll take him for 27. 27. Taking that. It's probably going to be a sick number. PRA. Josh Hart. Let's get a good line here. I'm taking for 24, honestly. Yeah, I'm taking him for 24. Nah, I'm not being fucking greedy. Taking him for 23. It's still minus 180. I don't like that. All right. So without Brunson, Towns is probably going to play more, which means he'll need more rest, and Mitch will have to come in. So I do like Mitch for his rebounds tonight. Also, I mean, there might not be. Let's just see if there's data. His points, I don't give a shit about. His rebounds without him, he's so inconsistent. Let's just look how we did against Miami. All right, 9. So I had to see they're a shit rebounding team. Let's look at Mitch for 8. You take him for 8. Mitchell Robinson. Let's take him for 7. I like that. 7. This is 6. Oof. See, but here's the thing: we're taking one or the other. In this one, I'm gonna just take McHale. All right. Something's just telling me to take Cat's points also, but no, he's gonna. It's just so. It's just like the value's not there. This is how you cook up a parlay. All right, who can we replace this with? I mean, like, that's even risky. Let's put that to the side. It's 2 threes. All right, let's take a look at who else can we put in there. I kind of like Miles McBride tonight. Mark those words, but they don't want you to bet on this man. Jordan Clarkson's probably going to have a pretty significant game, I'd say. Yeah, they just don't want to see you live. They don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you win. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I bet you can't even take him for assists, could you? No, but you know what you can do? Something's fishy. I don't like this. Let's see if you can take him for his points. 10 points. Miles McBride. Minus 265 for 10 points. Blow me. Blow me. How about that? What are they fucking out of their minds? Jordan Clarkson for 10 points I take over McBride. But again, who's going to step up? It's either one or the other. I don't know. I feel like it's a trick with McBride. It's a trick. Vegas is playing the trick. I'm going to take Jordan Clarkson with this. But now, I don't... Let's just go back. I mean, there's not going to be any data without Brunson, but... I mean, you can take off his filters and just kind of see where his head's at with his... let's go with Clarkson. And see how many assists he drops a game. Like, I can't imagine it being more than 4, 3. Let's see. Assists. No. Not rebounds and assists. Assists. One. Just look at his no data. And for this season, he doesn't have any assists. You gotta be joking. You're fucking kidding me. Oh, with Al Brunson. No, I unfiltered that. Okay. Yeah. I like that. I'm taking it for 10 points. It's good value. I like it. We need one more pick. All right, we're going to take Cat first points. We'll take Cat, but 20 points. Disgusting. Let's look at what 22 points does. Plus 2,000. Yikes. What's that going to pay? $100? Yeah. Towns for points. 12 rebounds. That is 22, 34 PRA. 34 PR. Let's see if we're going to do that. Let's see. 4 PR. 34 PR. Come on. Don't tell, I just had his PR here. Let me see, 34, right? Yeah, it's ridiculous. No, you need him for the 12 rebounds. And you need him for... Yikes. Alright, we're going to just put 3s in here. And I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to put OG for 3 threes. I kind of like that because you know why? He's almost hitting his 3 threes with him in the game. So I can only imagine him with not in the game. If he has a good shooting night, let's see, 24 to 26. Now players, Brunson. Okay. 26, we're going to look at 3-pointers made. Okay, let's go. I see a lot of 2-3, 2-3, 2-3. Yeah. We'll just look at him head to head. Is it 3? It's 1. No. The man's like that. Or do we just do this? Do we just well, let's see if the correlation. So that was what? Correlation that paid 132. So if we take that off and we take Bridges for 3 threes, what's that do? Yeah, the correlation, you have to have different players. That's what we're gonna do. We're locking it in. All right, so that is live. Guys, enjoy that data. Hope that helped. Again, next parlay, you flip the 2. You take OG for his PRA and Nick Kale for his 3s. I'm going to post this up right now. Good luck. Comment if you guys win some money. On a note.